I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Die from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
What we got? He's crashing.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Mr. Hyde, he enjoyed playing across the pond over in London. 19 carries, 160 yards in Week 9. His most rushing yards in a game since 2016 when he was with the 49ers. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Finding Fouls complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first.
Man, give me something to drink. Go ahead. Do your thing. Give me something. I'm ready. Oh, let's go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Can I take?
We want this.
Hey, Roger. Alert. 3 down.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 59. 54.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Alert. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
Give me that. Come on, Mom. Pick that shit up. Come on.
It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
When I watched that, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Watson. He finds his target.
Good play.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Now this first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. Really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Getting inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Shut that run shit down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Hey, tight. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out.
All right, here we go.
Loss on the play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Take your field goal. Shouldn't have got that. I dropped 2 picks. I ain't gonna miss too many of them.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Really hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Yeah. 2 picks.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing is Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. This is Howard on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! There we go. Pac-Man. 120!
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, it's Howard. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down, Eagles.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, Lou. What's your son?
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Wentz.
Oh, look at this shit. I knew he was going to do that. I knew they was going to do that dumbass shit. I knew they was going to rob me with the slide. I saw it. That's bullshit, man. Man needs to stop that bullshit, man. They need to stop that bullshit.
Is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Come on, triple coverage. Just didn't catch the ball.
What you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down. And they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Angelo Blackson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now the second down throw on target. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On third down, Watson. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
No block.
And he'll push
no
forward
block.
here for a good
no
little run
block.
as the clock continues to run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing on first is Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
Oh, look at this shit here, man. Come on.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Here we go. Got double tight.
They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Hyde. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Set. 19. Check. 53. Slide. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. 9. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. Mike 53. Double dog. That's the way. Mike.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check. 53. Slide. Check. 54 down. Coming. Watch the curve.
On 2nd and 9, Watson flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
I don't think you got it, sir. 53. Mike. Come on, boy.
Watson on 3rd down. Open man, the tight end falls. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Howard.
No block.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
I guess
They
no
lost
block.
4 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position. They'll run high. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll run for him with high.
Take a field goal, man.
Cold behind
Take
the
a field goal.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
All your
Just 2
touchdowns
minutes
are
remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I never got my offense started, though.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
57 to Mike. 57.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Look at this shit here.
This man, it's caught.
Kill.
Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front.
26-0.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Turned the game onto an ass whoop.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Bang! 3 people watching. I just got my
That's
ass
fielded in the
whooped.
end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Look, I can't get a running game going. This shit is crazy.
The run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Look at that interception.
And that's
interception.
away and incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, they run with Howard.
I ain't get no yards running. I ain't get no yards running today.
The Eagles going to take
no
the
yards
first
rushing. I got like fucking 10 rushes, like 6 yards.
Now in the football game. From the 44, Wentz. It's complete. It's Sproles. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Like that.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now a play fake. Wentz.
No, I can't catch shit.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit here.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley.
My worst fucking. This is crazy.
Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
I got 4 interceptions.
That's
I'm
the
playing
story
like
of the
Philip
game.
Rivers.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
I
And
couldn't
they've
even
done
run
it
the
not just
ball.
by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to
I don't know what the
anything they
fuck
tried to
going
throw
on.
out
My team ain't
and
shit.
beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a
My
defense
play
that was well
calling wasn't
prepared.
shit. I'm gonna step it up next game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I Come on.
He'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I ain't making this shit started.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
We don't do donuts. We don't do donuts. We don't do donuts. We don't do donuts.
And his kick here is good.
Yeah, I mean.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
I couldn't get shit started that whole game, man. That was corny.
Down to the very end, that last
kick. That shit was corny, dog. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I'm about to redeem myself right here. Play a morning game.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here.
That's a win.
Yeah. One up and up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back distracted. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar hard, try to catch me lacking. Make it count for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't.
We're gonna wait number 1.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
All right.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I'm about to take an L. Fuck around and quit. No, he ain't gonna fall.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mack. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Brissett, eluding the pressure right. And Pascal's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And from the 25, they move this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? He gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Shotgun now for Wentz. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 1st down, Howard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 24, Wentz. This one complete to Sproles. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brissett now.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, here's Williams.
Oh, good defense. Good fucking defense. Good defense. God damn, good defense.
35-yard line.
Damn, I see.
Already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture.
That's good shit.
Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. And you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some
I took a wrong pass. Damn, that was a
maybe
pick.
more
I
in
took the
seeding
wrong
than
route.
in actual teams, because when you're looking at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4-5. The way teams are playing, they may just knock off each other. I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
They run the counter. It's Hines. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Shoot! Watch the shoot!
Now Brissett on 4th down.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get flips on it. He got this shit off.
The 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Big, it's a big.
Brissett steps away to his left.
Here it is. Come on.
But it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Watch the whip.
Brissett again. This is caught.
Nope.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Brissett rolling to his right.
Fumble, scoop and score. Scoop and score. Damn, that's slow ass.
To the 35.
Damn, I knew he was going to fumble that.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Where my cornerback was at.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, come on.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They go with Howard again.
Oh,
and
no!
he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
What happened? Changed my playbooks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set the turn, defense, let's go.
You about to do what? I don't understand what you about to quit, you said.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Some runs are blocked so well. You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ram. General West.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz goes underneath for Sproles. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Wentz, caught by the tight end Ertz. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
Sunday.
On first down, it's Howard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Howard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They go counter with Howard, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right. Turn your light off. Put your joggers on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on
that's a
red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go right back to Mack. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
That's a pick. Oh, get the fuck, that's a pick!
Pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Brissett to throw for it on 4th.
Got him. Fletcher Cox.
He's taken down.
Fletcher Cox.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Here we go. Back. 120. Get the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard.
Good D.
Coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll keep it on the ground. Some extra space for him to display of power.
He was supposed to go.
45. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've
got
to
he had that ball in his
the
hand.
officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
So
there it is.
Forced to punt on fourth as this one's
backspin.
away.
Backspin.
Nice
There it is.
down this one right on the 5-yard line.
There it is, baby.
You need to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor.
We can stand and run. We can stand it. Run it. Run it.
Amount of time
oh, that was a pick. That's a pick. That's a pick. It's a crusher. It's a crusher.
Jalen Mills, that he will take this.
It should have been a sack. But the Cowboys did for the sack.
First down. It's Howard, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
Oh,
good play, good play, good play, good play.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 30 yards there.
As we've seen over the years, offensive coordinators will often ease their way into drives.
Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad
spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action now.
Here it comes.
Rolling to his left.
Nobody.
Now a desperation throw deep
Get that out of bounds. Good D. Good D.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We can do it again. Send me a friend request, and you can be the home team.
1st and 10 at their own 43.
You heard me? All right.
Here we go. Back. 180. Hey, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like almost like you say baseball. And the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Trash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Next time, I'm the lion in the jungle. Just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble.
I'm ready.
Downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, as the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Here's Hines. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And they will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early and hope it can carry through.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Good day.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
I tried to force that. I seen him back there. I shouldn't do that.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Brissett. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Draw play. This is Hines. He'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 2nd down, it's Hines,
that was me.
and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Brissett forced out to his left.
Pick!
And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Brissett.
Nobody.
That's to his right.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards
That's
shy.
what I'm talking about.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A carry for the nearby collegiate star, Indiana's Jordan Howard. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard.
Oh!
Intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field.
Oh, if he didn't catch that, I had no chance
you know it's
to
going
catch
to come
that.
in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
2 turnovers. God damn.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett.
That's a pick.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Started to look like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I know, I'm going to get him out. I'm going to put him out.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Get it, man.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
It's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard.
Big guy, I need like 5 minutes after this kickoff.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Let me kick this off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
Hey, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Correct. I'm back. Yeah, then run. Walk my wife to the car. I'm ready.
24-yard line.
Swoot him back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game.
Oh,
come on! Possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
Damn.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Matt. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He's coming. Double up, double up. 81.
From the 40 now on second down. Brissett. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their running savvy.
Let's go, Riley.
They
Riley
run on
up
first
there.
down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Duke Riley.
From the 38, Brissett flushed out right.
Good play.
Taken in by the tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Backup line there. That's my backup line there. That's my backup line right there. Ooh, good play, good play, good play.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Shut him down now. Let's shut him down. Bump him. Ooh, almost got me.
On 3rd down, a run.
That's a good play. That's a good play. That's a good fucking play.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board.
That's a good play. That's a good play.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense,
come on, where you at? Motherfucker, listen to this block.
Thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking to throw on second down. Wentz,
oh, come on.
158
What's a
left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts.
There he is.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's Sproles. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On 2nd and 9. Wentz.
Got him. Oh, I should have had that nigga right there.
Midfield and just shy of the 40. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Sproles. And now it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wentz.
Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds. Damn, I had him.
Out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now in this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And this is Hurts.
Oh, come on. That bullshit ass shit.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Gotta go right back to him. Gotta go right back to him. Gotta go right back to him.
And he's got to go right first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Had to go right back to him.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Wentz now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To try again after the sack. Wentz.
Oh, that's good deal. That's damn good deal. That's damn good deal. Damn, I had a field goal.
The return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I forced that shit. I forced it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now Mack.
Come on, that's it. Run that clock down. Run that clock down.
Keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
At the 24-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, switch gears.
Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle.
I don't know what the fuck
Down he
happened,
goes,
man.
but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They go play action with Brissett. Eluding the pressure right.
Hit on the balls out
and
of
we're down to
the
8
kick
seconds
that
now. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
36.
On play action, Brissett. He's going to walk
That's a
one
pick.
deep left side here.
Pick? What the fuck is they doing back there? Come on, Mal.
T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Get the fuck out. They trying to rob me. Get the fuck out of here, man.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
They trying to just rob the shit out of me.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
Oh, I couldn't get behind that last block. He was
The
gone.
rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Wentz now on 1st down.
Oh, come on, this ball.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This is Howard on 2nd down.
He's out of there. He's out of there. He's out of there. He's out of there. Get on your feet.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run. It's Sanders. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this.
Oh, come on. What a block.
He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Right there, right there. Oh, where is he going at? Where is he going at?
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here.
Look at this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Did they stop him? They did. So on 4th and goal, Howard unable to get there. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
Safety. Oh, come
much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now
look at this shit
and break this tie. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. On third down.
Oh, come on, they robbed me. They fucking robbed me.
Helps lead to a first down.
Oh, they robbed me in the backfield.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Brissett to throw on first. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Brissett now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. He completes this one to Mack.
Good play, good play.
Moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
We ready. We ready.
That running back usually a good spot to go.
Because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now. He killing me.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now. It's
oh my God.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 23-yard run. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit.
Good shit. That was a good drive.
The wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the
oh, look at this. It was a tip. What did you do before?
You got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time.
Oh, my God. They fucking robbed. That's a touchdown.
To score. Let's go ahead and attack
right out
again.
The gate.
Continue
he was
to
gone.
That kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down. It's Howard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Howard.
Oh, what a block at. Gallup supposed to take the first man.
The 35 to the 34. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, shit.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Boston Scott, his 1st carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 11 yards out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Tighten up there.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Where's my cigarette lighter at? Oh, my cigarette lighter's missing. Cigarette lighter's missing. Like I talk. Walk it like I talk. Walk it like I talk.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
All right, time to get away. 4th quarter.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled forward and taken.
Pick the forwards up. Pick the forwards up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett.
They'll
find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's my fault. I knew what it was.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Right here. Showing it. Let's go. Come on. Hold up. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Brissett looks to throw.
Oh, there it is. Fletcher.
He's going to take the first of their timeouts.
Get the ball here. It's the game, baby. It's the game, baby.
Next.
The game, baby.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Well, this is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, they'll call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They run with Howard, and he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
46 down, there's my ball.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
81.
To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Wentz to throw. Screen pass to Sproles. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And down he goes.
There was nobody open. There was no need to throw that.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brissett now. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Damn, he's supposed to fumble that.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. After the sack on 1st down, and that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Eluding the pressure right.
Give me that. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh, come on.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
Do what we do, baby. Dig, baby.
Throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Coaches and teams feel about it. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
It's over. It's over. Oh, come on.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, hit my block. It's over. Good game. Good game. Bam, 2 in a row, baby. 2 in a row.
Silence here as they win on the road in overtime.
Get that money.
Game that we got to see and making it extra special.
Get that money, baby.
I get 4 quarters with you in this one. I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things
3
off.
turnovers.
What a game.
205
So that'll do it for us. For
135.
Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Body.
With that, we say...
Yeah. Let me see that pass I threw to Dallas Goedert, though. My first touchdown was nice. Look at this joint. Maybe I was sticking him. Dallas got it. Get the ball over the goal. Touchdown. That's a hell of a play. You see that? I like that play action. Drop back. Champ is here. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Get another one in. Let me run to the bathroom.
It's lonely on top of the phone. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet on the road. I guess the road is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hop with a squad. I'm playing my part. But them LeBron. Wings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Vision on 2020. VVS, Liberty. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice, taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one as he's up a yard or two shot. the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm on. Check 99. Check 99. Check.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And an alley to run. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And inside the 20. On first down, it's Cohen. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 69 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. fourth down with Trubisky.
Let you cut. User. What's wrong with him, man?
Fletcher Cox.
Come on, dog.
Partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 27-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running with Howard.
Oh, I couldn't find it all.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
First down.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chain.
Come back to Chicago to show his ass.
We're at the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Come to Chicago to show his ass.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews, so I guess let's do just that.
There he is.
Eagles touchdown.
Jordan Howard, two.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have
back to Chicago showing his ass, baby. He's back. Chicago, baby. Want to cut him. What the fuck is wrong? Release him. They ain't traded him. Some bullshit. Won't give him up. They ain't want to pay him.
Now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's a 14-7 ball game.
1,000-yard rushing. They're going to let him go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Block 36 to Mike.
Here's Trubisky to throw. It's caught. It's Miller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Intercepted. picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Oh, couldn't get all the way back over. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go. Coming to you.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On the handoff, this is Howard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. A give to Howard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. Clinton Dix there for the stop. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away.
Knock it down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the
pipe. And we get the ball back.
Time for a break. We get the ball back. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Philly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Y'all see it? North Philly in the building.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Oh, he dropped it!
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Well, it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a better game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Pick!
Because sometimes to start a half,
that should have been a pick.
Just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got some space here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 82 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
I dropped a fucking pick, man. That was a pick. That was a good run. I blitzed up the middle. I should have known you go to the outside, but you live and you learn.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Down to lose one. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cohen. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen.
Stripping! Oh, my God, I had to strip.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Cohen, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Fumble, Fletcher Cox,
Down here, a sack.
Come
They
on.
push him back to the 34.
Fletcher
Cox
Cox,
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky.
Pick! Oh! Get the fuck out of here!
Touchdown, Chicago! Taylor Gabriel.
He moved right out the way.
yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
He moved right out the fucking way. That's a pick.
Down the middle. And that will make this
That was a pick,
4-point
man.
game.
I switched on him, he moved up. That was my fault. If I ain't never
As the
switched on him, it was a
kickoff unit
pick.
as they run up and send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Wentz going to throw. This one complete to Sproles. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down.
Mike, back.
Now it's Sproles. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big
Oh, he dropped
down.
it again. What the
Throwing on
fuck?
3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know.
No
He's
help.
got to throw it better.
These motherfuckers
Gotta get
dropping
more
the
help.
ball.
Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Wentz going to go on 4th down.
There he is.
And Jeffrey's got it.
There he is.
All the way inside
There he
the
is.
15 before they drop him. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jordan Howard. Motherfucking hat trick.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You
got
to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Back to throw. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. That's complete to Robinson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it with Cohen.
No.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Trubisky. And this is good.
Get the fuck out of it.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly.
About time.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing is Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the dance, jump in the man.